Hi guys, before I get started with the update, I just thought I'd show you quickly through my collection so far. It's all up here in crates, nailed to the wall. It doesn't look like much, I know, but you must remember that, you know, I started my collection from the very first video I posted. I know a lot of people in the VC have hordes of vinyl in the background in their collection, which is great. But yeah, with me and my vinyl updates, it's as I go along. But this is all of them here. They're all safe and supported. In the corner here is 45s, and there's a few here that need to go back in order as well. And box set of Biffy Clyro's opposites in the corner. They're all in alphabetical order, nothing too special, all in sleeves. And I think when they start to grow, I'll find another place for them and put them in genres. But that's it. So, brilliant. Let's get started. Hi guys, it's me back with another vinyl update. Nothing special this time around. It is what it is. It's just going to be just vinyl and that's it. No laser discs, no tapes, nothing fancy or anything like that. Okay, so let's get cracking, shall we? First one here to show you, it is Bad Religion, The Process of Belief. U2, Joshua Tree, very famous album. Not a big U2 fan, but I appreciate that album. Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. Moon Safari by Air, the French group. I like how it says on here French band, just in case you wanted to know or whatever the reason may be. It's quite funny. Cocktail soundtrack. Everything by the Bangles. And it has Eternal Flame on there too. American Tail soundtrack. Of course it comes with, there's no Captain America song on there, which is absolutely brilliant. I love that song. It's still a good film. Two Eddie Murphy soundtracks here to show you. Coming to America. It's a very funny film. Still cracks me up to this day. Doesn't have the Soul Glow, can't say it now, song from the movie. Do you know what I mean? The commercial in it. That's not on the soundtrack, unfortunately, so it's a bit of a bummer. Golden Child. Don't know too much about the songs in the movie, just except for the rat song in it, I remember. The Grand Illusion by Styx. First Styx album in the collection as well. White Hot by Angel. Look at that cover. What are they wearing? I don't know. It's funny. The cover tickles me sometimes. You know, it's an album to buy, I think. Katrina and the Waves. Which album is this here? It's just self-titled. There's yeah, it's Walking on Sunshine on it. So there you have it. Lace Around the Wound by E.G. Daily. Don't know if many of you know of her. She is actually the person who does the voice of Tommy in Rugrats, the animated series. But I try to listen to any of her stuff now and it just reminds me of Tommy now singing. So if you can tolerate that, you can tolerate her music, I suppose. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I Love Rock and Roll. Brilliant. Greatest hits, if you will. Every Breath You Take by The Police. The singles, so pretty self-explanatory there. See the Light by the Jeff Haley Band. I remember this group from the movie Roadhouse. Other than from that film, I don't know too much about them, so I need to get around to listening to them. Van Halen 4. Sorry, 2. Van Halen 2. I don't care, it's got David Lee Roth on it. He was alright, I mean, for that kind of music. I'm more of a Hagar fan, which you probably guessed by now, judging from past videos on Van Halen. But yeah, it's got Jump on it. Okay, the final countdown by Europe. I need to give this group, I definitely need to give this group more time, because that one-hit wonder just makes me sick. Don't like it. So, one to listen to. Angels of Fortune by Blue Oyster Cult. Yes. There you are. It's another one by them. Spectres. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but whatever. It's got Godzilla on it, and I like that song. Because I love Godzilla. I'll go. What else can you say? Foreigner Records. I love that, just like that cover there, it's like a jukebox. But very boring back cover. So, no prizes there for that. Sign In Please by Autograph. Look at those pictures there, the band. Sorry, I'm just in awe of that massive hair, massive 80s hair. I'm trying to read these now. Asia, I'm trying to find the title for this album. Can't see it on there, but I believe it's got to be self-titled, right? Sorry, I'm completely clueless. I'm not your man when it comes to telling the history about an album and stuff. I mean, especially when it comes to, you know, as you buy an album for the first time and you don't know nothing about it, you're winging it, and it makes it hard to talk about in a final update, because it's just like, here's this, haven't heard it yet, so I need to check it out. This is an album that I know a little bit about. Paranoid by Black Sabbath, great English hard rock band. Do I need to say more about it? I mean, you got War Pigs, Paranoid and Iron Man on it, and that's just a few of the great tracks on here. And I actually think, holding this, that this is my only Black Sabbath album in my collection so far, so that's terrible. I need to get more of the Black Sabbath. Okay. Maybe I'll Catch Fire by Alkaline Trio. He's got a great song in here called Radio, that's my favourite track on here. Sinister sort of pop punk band, a bit edgy. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. I like them. One of my favourite bands, I'm not going to talk too much about them. Radiohead with the Bends. And you know what's on here. This is my favourite Radiohead album. One of them. One of the early ones, definitely. Moving on. Invented by Jimmy Eat World. This is a great album. With that band, I think if someone was to come up to me and ask me to recommend them, just a straight up hard rock, modern band that plays rock, I would suggest Jimmy Eat World, because I think they're a great band. Either them or the Foo Fighters are definitely a great example. Good album. This was a find for me. 100% Colombian by Fun Loving Criminals. Now, to find this over here in the States, I think is quite a miracle, because I think they're more well known back home in the UK. So to find this on vinyl, I was amazed. And it wasn't really that expensive either. I think it's just $8. So if you haven't heard of them, check them out. They sort of they're a bit of blues meets jazz meets hip hop and rock. They sort of do a little bit of fusion. But you know, it's up to you what you take from it. I think they're an amazing band, very versatile. Check them out. Chicago 16, and I just got this because of the song Hard to Say I'm Sorry. That's a great song. First Chicago album collection. That's the band I think I've sort of been avoiding a bit much, because I don't know how it is for you, but when I go digging I see a lot of that band. at least a lot of their albums, right? So it's sort of, I'll leave Chicago to much later on. You know, there's a lot of copies of their albums out. I don't need to be rushing into them. Flashback 38 special. I think this is, it says best of 38, so I'm assuming it's a greatest hits. So I'm going to say 38 special greatest hits. And last of all here, Honeymoon Suite with the album The Big Prize. And I got this just because I like the track What Does It Take, which is a classic to me. If you haven't heard it, it's a classic 80s ballad. I love it. Cheesy, the video's cheesy, the hair in it, fantastic. You know what I love. But yeah, look at that album cover. Can you see it there? It's the most oddest album cover I think I've ever seen. You got some Asian tourists there taking a picture of this couple that just got married. Someone watching it. I don't get what's going on in that. Yeah, so the mind boggles. And that's it from me. Last Vine update was quite a big spend for me, and I thought to myself that I wasn't going to be buying anything anytime soon, and I did. So I am really, barrel being scraped, I am broke now. I mean, especially as far as vinyl purchasing goes, or anything for that matter. But yeah, that'll be it from me for a while, I think, guys. I look forward to hearing from you. If you want to drop me a line, I'll get back to you. Thanks again for watching, as always. You take care of yourselves, and I'll be back when I can, okay? Sorry I can't be one of these regular posting guys on in the VC, but I do try. So, you take care, and I'll be back when I'm back. Okay, thanks guys. See you later.